The Israel conflict will now cause delays to Kickstarter shipments. How extensive will they be? To find out, I've searched dozens of news sources and studied shipping routes to discover the latest information on logistics problems that no one else in the board game community seems to be talking about. My own pledge may be affected in the coming weeks. Let's get into it. The troubles all center around the most important shipping channel in the world, the Suez Canal. A substantial number of board game developers are located in Europe and have their games manufactured in China. Those games are usually then sent via container ship to developer headquarters in Europe before being delivered across the world. 30% of shipping containers travel through the Suez Canal, and there are major problems for the shipping route. For the past several weeks, Houthi rebels in Yemen have been attacking commercial shipping vessels traveling through the Red Sea, even capturing one back in November. Now there have been more attacks, and multiple shipping firms have ceased movement through the Suez Canal without giving a timeline for when normal operations will resume. Among those are Danish company Maersk and the German company Hapag-Lloyd, with the former being the fifth largest shipping company in the world. In fact, Maersk ships have been the target of multiple missile attacks at the mouth of the Red Sea, and now we've learned that the largest shipping group in the world, Mediterranean Shipping Company, has also ceased operations in the waterway after their ships came under attack as well. These three shipping companies account for 40% of global trade. So how does this affect board games on Kickstarter? Well, a prime example is the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 board game by Archon Studio. Archon had recently stated that they would be receiving 2 shipments at their Poland headquarters, the first leaving China at the end of December, within 2 weeks from now, with the second ship leaving China at the end of January. In my previous video, I mentioned that my copy of the game may actually be on that last ship. Without the Suez Canal, the only viable option now is for ships to travel around the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. This alternate route adds an additional 4,000 nautical miles to the voyage, substantially increasing fuel costs and travel time. In the end, those increased costs will end up getting passed along to you, the consumer, and at the very best, the extra distance will add an additional 10 to 14 days, but that's a best case scenario. The oceans surrounding the Cape of Good Hope are known for their challenging maritime conditions, including cross currents, rough seas, high waves, and frequent storms. These have the potential to cause further delays if conditions are bad enough. Taking all this into account means that at best, my delivery is likely going to be pushed from late March to mid or late April, unless conditions in the Middle East improve before then. I'll continue to follow this story and bring you guys updates as they become available.